and Sewing's live stream for Friyay, the 29th of April. Cannot believe next week is May. Jeannie last night pointed out that our live stream started with a bang yesterday. We thought that was hilarious. But good morning, Karen. We actually were just talking about the question for the day, and it kind of made me reflect on the craziness of the last 2 years. How crazy were the last 2 years?
I'm a lot grayer.
You don't look any older to me, Jeannie.
We had a talk last night about his
How the
no,
live stream started yesterday with a smack.
Yeah, it literally started
It's
with
like-
me hitting him.
And I'm like,
He doesn't. You know what? The other night when he called me Amber Heard, and I was trying to get him, I didn't get him at all. He was like holding his arm out.
I was not. I was just doing this.
Maybe he did do that, and he just.
I just kept moving. Like, I'd move back, and you'd swing, and I'd move this way, and then I'd move back, and then you'd swing.
He was laughing at me.
You know, they say the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again, and
what
expecting the same a
So
different
are you saying?
result.
Are you saying I was expecting?
I was saying at that moment you were crazy.
I'm gonna tell them.
No,
I think we need to present all the evidence.
Nothing. No, listen. They saw you hit me yesterday.
Oh my
you're just deepening the hole. You are deepening the hole. So every morning. So
I'm not
you know,
talking to
like
you.
it's funny. You think about how crazy the last 2 years have been. Like, remember how like fun the first like 5 weeks of the pandemic were, kind of.
Oh my God, we were at home like cooking with the kids and having so much fun.
And like hanging out, and
Yeah.
everything slowed down.
And
And then bang, things went crazy. Like the last 2 years, obviously it's been crazy the last 2 years, but Terry Brantley's on your side. We saw nothing. It's preserved
Terry.
on YouTube.
Thank you.
For all to
I know.
see forever.
I said, because I always yell at Patrick and I go, you need to tell me when we go live. And then
I said we were going live. I was like, we're going live.
didn't.
And
You
then
didn't.
and then I'm like, she was saying something and I'm like, we're live.
No.
It's like me being like, Jeannie, spring break is this weekend.
Okay, that I admit to. I admit when it's like, but he didn't say anything. He just, and I was like, are we live? Anyhow.
Smack. So anyways, you look at like the last 2 years and like, we were tired. Like, it's funny. Like, I think back over the last 2 years, like people that know us pretty well were like the last couple of months were like, dude, you were starting to get really tired. Quite frankly, like the last handful of weeks have been calmer in the store. And I know we're not supposed to really praise that, but like,
Where have you ladies been?
it's been nice to like breathe. Although yesterday, I know I talked about the fact that the cabinets were here. I delivered one cabinet yesterday. Yesterday was a really bizarre day for me in that I don't think there was a moment until my delivery at 6:30 last night that I was either off the phone or not actively with a customer. It was a really bizarre day. And like, in that it wasn't like 4 customers deep in here, but like I called somebody back this morning that called like 2 or 3 times yesterday because I just never had a chance to actually deal with them. So,
Good morning.
and I know you weren't feeling burnout, but I was feeling burnout for
When?
a couple of weeks there.
When? Oh,
I was like super unmotivated when we got back from
really?
spring break. Like I was super
And,
unmotivated.
Yeah, I did so much, and then he was like, "We haven't done anything." Remember?
Nobody said that. Like that's a completely
Roll back the tape, ladies.
that is a completely different interpretation. I said we were burnt out, and you took that as me saying
we're not going to
we
argue
didn't
about
work.
it. As soon as this is over, we're going to argue about it.
She doesn't want to see you guys see me get hit again.
That's the extent of it.
So
remember, I could never be like that anyways. I couldn't.
We were so it was a topic of conversation in the kitchen last night. My daughter was talking about the clickbait conversation and how she was laughing so hard when
She was laughing in her room because number one, he's so loud.
We were cracking up.
We were laughing so hard because Patrick kept imitating me and me going, and you know what, ladies? I don't say click it. I say, let's watch that. That's what I say.
I was like, you are such a sucker for clickbait. And then I was telling her, you're like, click it, hurry, we got to watch that. And I'm like looking at the picture like, that's not even going to be part of the video. That's not even a real picture.
Does anyone else do that? Like I almost clicked. It was the one where it shows the giant eagle and then the goat on the cliffside, and it talks about how the giant eagle kills the goat. Did anyone click that one? Do you know what I'm talking about?
It knocks it off the cliff.
Yeah. Or does anyone click the dog with all the dreadlocks and it says, "You won't believe how this dog looks after shaving"?
Yeah, and it wastes 20 minutes of your life.
Is that? I don't understand. Is that clickbait? It's not. It's a video.
That's clickbait.
Why is it clickbait? It's a video showing the.
It's clickbaity. So, anyways.
Like this is the stuff I click.
Yeah, like 14 most amazing bear attacks caught on camera, and it shows a bear standing behind a wolf, obviously superimposed. But the whole reason it comes up on Jeannie's thing is because she clicks that. She's like, click it. Anyways,
Pretty good.
last night we were talking about like our interpretation. Violet and I were playing. What's the game where you have to guess the song, but they only play 2 notes?
No.
But that's like listening to Jeannie sing a song.
Okay, so
because she knows 2 words.
So last night I said to Patrick, I go, "Do you want
Rolo
to take
says
me?"
she gets sucked in every time.
I do. Would you like to take me to go see Train? Because Train's going to be playing at Harvey's in South Lake Tahoe. And so Patrick goes, "What do they sing?" And I go, they sing. And then
She knew 2 words.
"Hey, soul sister, do 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 radio." And then
Like Violet and I just start cracking up because we're like, oh
this
my
is
God.
the sad thing. That's what my brain hears. That's all my brain hears in that song. For all those words that he sings, that's all it. And then I was like, and they also sing that great song, which I've heard so many times, like Jupiter in her hair.
Jupiter.
Yeah, draw some Jupiter.
Oh my God! Don't make it any worse. Jeannie.
So
That is, and then it brought me back to when I was in high school, and the girls and I would, we drive around and they'd be blasting music and everyone would be singing, and I would be trying to sing, but I didn't.
she'd be moving her mouth. She was like a badly dubbed martial arts movie.
I'd be like, we'd be listening to George Michael. It was when George Michael was so popular. And
yes,
that song, like, "I Want Your Sex and Faith," because you gotta have faith. That song.
So, because you gotta have faith. Like she sings, "I want your sex," but she puts, you gotta have faith."
That's not the words?
No, that was the words, but you mixed the tunes
The
up.
wrong tune.
You sang. This is like daily life in the Mulligan household.
And
like you provide us with endless
I don't
amounts
know
of
why.
entertainment.
I don't know why everyone. I don't know why my brain doesn't like. It's seriously something.
Kai's the same way.
Yeah, it's just like how I am. Like I want to sing along. I want to know the words so badly.
There's this thing called the internet where you can look up the lyrics.
It doesn't
Even
matter.
then,
It doesn't matter. She can look up
I-
the lyrics and
I
like,
used to babysit, and I would bring my Walkman, and I would sit and play the music and write down all the words. Like pause it,
but
write
she'd
down.
write them down wrong.
Because it was
probably.
before, no, it was before the internet, and it was before they had all the words, and I would write them all down. Try and doesn't work, just doesn't work. So, isn't that?
This is like
that's
you
how
know,
I'm special.
You know the beauty of this
Shoot.
is it provides our family with endless entertainment.
Okay, so number one, Michelle and I were just talking about a challenge, and I think we'll announce it next week. We have something really good. I gotta go because in a couple of minutes I need to go because I am doing the new IQ designer class with the ladies on the Dream Machine, the Destiny, and the Stellar, and all those great fun machines. So that's going to happen at 10 o'clock. But we did want to ask you a couple of things. What do we want to ask them, babe?
We're asking the question already?
Well, I'm going to have to go. Let's get
So on Fridays we do a giveaway. Most of you ladies know this. The giveaway, we ask a question that you have to answer to take part of such a question, and
I'm okay. Nothing to see here.
so we do have another great giveaway today, and our question is this. So and this is what we were talking about that made me think
Cheryl,
about how crazy
our house is so much fun.
about it really is pretty fun. Like we laugh.
We laugh all the time.
All
What
the
were you
time.
laughing at? What were you laughing about at dinner?
You.
It's them all laughing at me.
No, we were laughing about that conversation, and like we were laughing about like Kai's stuff. And
Hey, ladies, what do you think of this? So I love confetti. They just came out with this is confetti
that should
ombre
be a deal of the day.
galaxy metallic, but I only ordered this one for me. But should I get more of these? Isn't it just this is that ombre?
This is not the question though.
This is not the question.
But Jeannie just wants to know.
Because it's sitting here, and I meant to ask you yesterday too, but it will have that beautiful gradient that goes with everything. And instead of the circles, it's like almost like a, I know you can't see it.
Gail
through there.
says yes.
It's almost like a paint splash. But, and I was, they do 1 yard cuts, and they sold out. I love it. Get more. Yes.
So we're gonna go see.
Oh my God, Jenna loves it too.
I think
Isn't
we'll
it
probably go
beautiful?
see Train, but we're gonna go see Roger Waters because she's never
wants to
seen
go?
Pink Floyd.
And I told
And the
my,
funny thing is, I'm going to sit next to Jeannie while she sings all the songs wrong.
I know. I you know what? I know.
The brick in the
I
wall.
know. My favorite, the Pink Floyd song is "Wish You Were Here," and I know a lot of those words.
She just sings, "Oh, how I wish you were here,"
Yeah.
over and over and over again.
We're just two lost souls swimming
Swimming.
in a fishbowl, year after
Oh my
year,
God, you're killing it.
running
You're
over
killing it.
this.
And
I love that song. Oh my God.
So-
I cannot. They're my bucket list.
And then
I haven't
and then
seen
I
them.
was playing for her like some of the songs that Roger Waters wrote, because I'm like, he'll play the classics, but he's also gonna play these songs.
There's some I don't know.
I mean, how awesome was that song I turned on the other night, and you were like, I've never heard this song.
I've
So
never
anyways,
heard it. Who wants to go?
This is the
Vegas,
question. This is
October
the
4th.
question.
Vegas. The question is, who wants to go see Pink Floyd?
No, that's not the question.
Yeah. Let's go.
The
What?
question
All
is,
of us. We'll have an A1 vacuum and
then
sewing
your
section.
room has to be the same as it is with the kids. You're like, but we.
You gotta know, ladies. I'm going to a concert and there's a light show.
Anyways, Anyways,
Because
the question is this. So traditionally, summers slow down on the sewing side. You ladies take vacations. We don't do a ton of classes because people either don't show up to class or they cancel or plans change. People are on vacation, etc. Last year, given that we had Delta and people were locked in, we actually kind of treated the summer the same way we treated the rest of the time class-wise. This year, it's starting to feel like this year, if it's back to normal, which it's feeling more back to normal lately, we're kind of feeling like people are probably going to have a more normal pace to their.
I gotta show them this.
Hang on.
But I
to
gotta
their summer.
Okay.
And so the question is, how many people are feeling like they're ready to commit to summer classes? Now, granted, they're going to be Zoom, but the reality is we need people there.
We're thinking no classes July and August. How do you feel about that? No classes July and August. But, okay, couple of things. Number one, July, Michelle and I are going to do our own Anita Good event. We have 30 kits ready to go. And it'll just be a Zoom event. Like I said, 30, that's going to be the limit. And Michelle and I are going to do a 2-day event via Zoom. So that is going to happen in July. I'll always take classes.
Stephanie.
I vote take. Yeah. Okay. So we should just take July off. I want to take a sewing machine with me. I will commit to summer, but only if on the weekends. We don't do weekends. You know why we don't do weekends, Gwen? Because we set up stuff for the weekend and nobody
shows up.
Or
people sign up and then nobody shows up.
That's not it's really Saturdays. Most people do not sign up for Saturdays. That's why we do more. And I know there's some people out there that work and that's the only time they can sign up. But we can just look at all the times we put up classes. The same class on a Saturday and some day during the week, and the one during the week fills up, and the Saturday one.
Rita, I need to call you today. You were on my list of folks to call yesterday, but it got too late.
You know what? July will probably be the Anita Good event, and then there's not going to be classes in July, and then maybe we'll do stuff like middle of August. So we'll take some time off from that.
So I think there is a perfect. So it sounds like we're going to take summer off. We'll give ladies the weekend to ask.
What do you think of this? And
what is the giveaway?
This. Isn't that beautiful?
You should make a shirt like that to wear to Pink Floyd.
That is this fabric. And that, which way do I have to go? This fabric and that quilt. That quilt is called the Ombre Stargazer. Stargazer. And
we'll show them
beautiful.
The giveaway. We never even showed them the giveaway.
We're doing 3 again. 1, 2. Look how bright this one is.
Oh, that one's like.
This one is.
You can take this one,
again,
honey.
This is color play. This is the caramel collection, which would be perfect for those sunny days, or perfect for fall too. It's gonna have again one variegated, which is this one. Whoops, this one right over here, and then it's gonna have the other colors. This one is Carlsbad collection. So we've got some bright stuff going on here, but and then these are gonna be the different colors in it. And finally, last but not least, we are going to be doing the Miami collection, ladies. So if you love your pinks, this is going to be the Miami.
If you love your Cuban food and speedboats and Miami Vice, like rolling up your jacket sleeves. Anyways, remember, I love Miami Vice.
Did you think John Johnson was so cool?
I didn't think those guys were so cool.
But you just love
the
speedboats.
I always imagined being a cartel member. a couple things about the store. So, and a couple things about the giveaway. Keep in mind, we choose the comments that answer the question. So, if you said hello, make sure to answer the question. But the comment that we pick must answer the question. If you're out of town, we will reach out to you. You've got to pay the actual shipping of the product. You still get the product, but you've got to actually cover the cost of sending it to you. Some updates on some stuff in the store. Jeannie and I really need to talk about this, and I'm sure Jeannie will go, no way. But Violet's last club soccer game ever is on the 21st of May. So I think we will likely close the store. Like, we'll talk to the employees about it, but just a date to keep in mind. I think Jeannie and I both need to be there for Violet's last game. And because it's on a Saturday and it's in California, we can't be here. So we'll talk to the employees and see if folks want to stick around and keep the store open. But that's also a really kind of busy time for us, just because we're in the midst of getting ready for the show, which is the end of that first week of July, etc. Show deals are now, period. Like, show deals are now. Like, people always ask the question.
Have a great weekend. I'll see you ladies in class. Is there anything else we talked about?
I just told them we're probably going to close the store on the 21st so we can go to Violet's last club soccer
Oh my
game.
God. I sat down and they were talking about, and Violet just started crying.
It's the end of an era.
It's an end of an era for her, but for her it's social time. But it is like she was always committed.
She's grown a lot in the last couple of months. Like, all of a sudden she's playing bang up soccer, but she's not playing in college, and she's going to play her last high school year. But
yeah,
this is a big thing for her, and we need to be there for her. So
I asked her, because we never go because we're always working, and I said, Violet, are you going to be emotionally scarred because Mommy didn't go to your soccer games? And she was like, no, Mommy, I understand. But does she?
Yeah, she understands.
I think she understands.
She understands, but
she
we'll
doesn't
be
even
there.
tell
We'll
us
be
now.
there. We'll be there for her last game.
Yeah,
which
so
is a big deal.
That's why that one is so important that we that we're there.
And if we can go, we always go. So
okay.
So
I'll see you on Monday. Oh, and I told you, ladies, right, that Sweet Land of Liberty is starting next Friday. And everyone should have their kits by then. Over and out.
We can go back and delete our own comments that don't answer the question. Terry throws out like this serious like game face response. Like, I'm gonna go delete all my other comments. So the only comment I can pick is that one. So we'll let you ladies know, but there very well might be kind of a Saturday that we take off. Some news as far as what's going on in the store. Like, I literally have $100,000 in wholesale machines that should show up today. Store deals are happening now. I don't even know where I'm going to put them. So if anybody is waiting for the show, don't do that. Come see me now. It is a perfect time to get a new machine. I do have a Journey arriving today. I know Jeannie's always like, don't say that. There's a waiting list. There is a waiting list. But get your name on the waiting list if you're looking for something like that. Nellie's Wow Mops. Like, I have seen a handful. Like, we've sold, at this point, I've lost count. Like, I tracked them until we had sold like 250 of them. Out of that 250, I've seen like 8 to 12 over the last couple of years that have stopped spraying. I arrived this morning with a service bulletin, having made it to the guys, about what was actually happening in the machines. Like, we've been sending them back to Nellie's. Nellie's has been replacing mops or selling mops at significant discounts to those that stuff had happened to. Well, so we know what the problem is now. If you've got a problem with your Nellie's and you haven't brought it to us, or if you've been concerned, or if you think you're past warranty, it's now a problem that we can fix, which is fantastic. I love that it's a company that's devoted to making sure stuff stays out of the landfill. And we're now getting some service bulletins from them as far as how to repair and fix product. The product that has come in broken goes back to them, gets refurbished, and then resold with a new life. But we're doing much more of that in-house right now. So if you do have a Nellie's Wow Mop with a problem, make sure you bring it to us so we can fix it. The giveaway for today is, once again, we're doing 3 thread packs, like essentially neons with a variegated, some pink and fuchsias with a variegated, and kind of some yellows, etc. with a variegated. That's okay, Betty. And question for the day was, would people commit to summer classes? And we'll kind of take a look at that and figure out if we're going to put classes on the calendar. Although so far it seems like most folks are saying, take the summer off. Beyond that, I think that is it. I will hopefully get a moment today to reach out to those of you receiving. I still owe a couple of calls for cutting tables, and I still owe. I saw Miss Rita Knapp on the live stream there. I do owe you a call, Rita, so I will give you a call back. And we will see you guys next Tuesday. As Jeannie and I were talking about this stuff and kind of the the last 2 years and how crazy the last 2 years have been and everything that's been going on, one of the things that I've thought about is how crazy it is that I think we're coming up on 2 years of the live stream. I actually need to ask our gal Christine when that 2-year anniversary is. But I mean, it's been a crazy 2 years, like 1,000 followers on YouTube now and over 1,000 followers on Facebook. And I know you ladies watch this stuff, at your leisure. But it's been this amazing thing to get to know people all over the place. And I owe Gwen a call. I do owe you a call, Gwen. It's just been funny. It's one of the things that's not lost on me though. Like, I lost my dad really young when I was 20, and there was like one home video of my dad. I got a copy of it, but it's crazy to see that. And I go, geez, like, it's going to be nuts that my kids, like, if something were to happen to me, have this like 2 years of like daily nonsense that Jeannie and I go through of watching their parents. Thank you so much for the support. We'll see you on Tuesday. Have a great day and make something